I have been busy, but I didn't really stop working on the game. I just kept working on the game. I just didn't stream. So, yeah, it's good to be back, and I'll just do a quick update on what I've done. So, this is the beginning town after the tutorial is finished. And I created this. It's taking a bit of time. Yeah, so I created this testing testing button here, and right now the game has zero state, so there's nobody here, no items, no quests, nothing, right? So that's not ideal, right? Because we picked up a couple quests on the way to this town. So load save data will save the load the data of a previously saved game, and I made it so that I can basically load any game state. So this will help when I release the game, like I need to have a way to save the game and load it at any point during the game, right? So that has been done. And because I'm at this particular quest, meet injured Joel, this is lighting up. So that's as soon as you enter the town with your. So by the way, in the story, we're rescuing Joel, and Joel is with us. And when we enter the town, we're supposed to take Joel to the villagers so that he can be treated. So here immediately you'll see another storyline, and then I'm not gonna spoil it for you, but you get in, and Royd is demanding that somebody look after Joel. And then now, as you can see, that after the quest, we have Precious Necklace, and we are supposed to, this one. And we're supposed to do that quest, and then that yellow mark is gone, right? Right, and then I see another problem. Joel is being treated by the villagers, so he should not be part of the characters right now. So maybe we should put that in. Okay, let's do that first. So in the character, let me just close these. Where can we put that? We can probably put it here somewhere. Public. Disabled. Right, and then of course the game saver should have it. One second. Just pouring some water. Okay, so the game saver is the code that saves the game. And here we have save characters. And then we use the game saver utils serialize characters, meaning I'm saving the games in JSON format so that I can look into the contents of the saved data and even modify it for testing purposes. All right, I got my water. All right, so characters save data. Right. I think this is where we serialize the character. So from characters to the serialized data. That's what that means. And then here, okay, here we go. We take a character object, right? Character object comes in, and then we convert it into character save data, which is serializable. So in here, we would need to add another one here, is disabled. Alright. And then the character class itself, yeah, it's this one. Character class itself has to take in should set the is disabled. Yeah. Is disabled is going to be false in the beginning. Okay, I think that's all we have to do, and then maybe let's take a look at the save data that I told you about, or loading the saved data using the tests loads. So here, where am I doing that? Where are the okay. Right, it's in the resources. Yeah, test save data. Tutorial complete. Here we go. So Roid is disabled false, and then let's try to test it with Joel being disabled, which should not be the case at that stage of the game, but let's test it out. Alright, in order to test it, we also need to hide him from the list of characters. So that's in the UI. So that is console UI, I believe. Assets, scripts, UI, not dialogues, console, characters, character list, and render, clear existing content, get characters sorted by enum. Okay, party members, characters, party members. Okay, so here for sorted characters, filter by is disabled first to show only enabled characters, and then sort. All right, let's see. Let's see if Joel will show up. Oh, it still shows up. That's not good. Uh, why is it still showing up here? I am still seeing the character that is disabled, that is supposed to be. Can you add a single debug statement for me to take a look? Okay, let's have a look at that. Okay, we load the game. Oh, both of them is disabled is false. That's not right. Here is the test data being loaded. Here is the code that loads the test data. How come the characters is disabled? Flag is not being loaded properly. It's getting really confused. Okay, the root cause of your issue is that both character save data and character save data are declared as class, not public class. Oh, both character save data and characters save data Alright, we click on that. It's still false. That's not good. That didn't solve the issue. Change the class declarations from okay, that didn't work. I did, but that did not work. This problem is with how load save data button constructs JSON string for loading in get scenario data. It takes each property like character data and inserts it as string value into the final JSON, not as a nested object. Let's take a look here. Character extract property. Change get scenario data. But this is weird. But all the rest of the data is being loaded fine. So your solution is wrong. For example, in the test data, tutorial complete JSON, all the other character data is being loaded fine. Only the is disabled is not being loaded correctly. If you ever had a typo, or if the field was not public at the time the data was first saved, or if the class was not public, Unity would skip it. What could be wrong? All data. No. When I click on test button to use load data button, it's dynamically loading test data from tutorial complete is disabled on each character. Should load dynamically. Search string. Where did you add it? Oh, here. Okay. All right, let's see. Okay, so what is the this thing? Okay, so that's correct. Okay. I am seeing correct values being loaded. That's weird. But by the time when we open the UI, let me clear, open UI. They are false. That is really weird. Is it possible that party members is being repopulated or reset after loading? Or that another part of your code is re-adding all characters regardless of their disabled state? Character list. So after doing this, deserialize characters. Where are we? Load from. Yeah, so we're using this. When we click on the load test data, and we are correctly adding here. Okay, let me just do this. Debug.log. Yeah, let's do that. Load. Loading character. Yeah, so Joel is being set correctly as true. Then how come party members? Characters party members? That's weird. I mean, we just add using, whatever character we get, which has Joel as disabled correctly, and then we just add it to party members. We're not doing anything. So by the time when we open the UI here, why is it showing that Joel has disabled false? Print all party members and their disabled status. What in the world is happening here? Okay, so I can see with the debug statement. Where did I put it? Yeah, this one. That the character properly has is disabled flag. I can also see that add character is being used to add the character object to party member list. But when I open the UI, and the UI is this here, and print the debug statements to check party members is disabled, it is incorrectly set to the default value, which is false. Can you analyze my code base where something could be refreshing that? That's so weird. As far as I can tell, the actual loading of the data is correct. But by the time when we use the UI to check the characters, that's when the values have changed. Characters reset? Yeah, but if you do characters reset, wait, what did I do? Yeah, if you do characters reset, it's gonna leave the list empty. Characters reset is not the reason, because if you run that, the party members list is going to be cleared, but I clearly see 2 party members added. Only there is disabled is incorrect.
Do you remember your dreams? What would life be like if we couldn't dream? In a universe with an abundance of possibilities, what's holding you back? Sometimes I don't want to work like that.
Okay, I will search for. So it's happening in add characters, it's happening in use food, but this is just loading, it's not writing anything. Same here. No, the only place where we mutate
Wake up.
Oh, interesting. What? Wait. No, this is fine. What's that? Load characters. Oh, I think this is it. I think this is it. Okay, if I do like that, what would happen? Let's go. Oh, crap. Oh, that was it. Okay. Okay. So, yeah, this is correct. But we did test what we wanted to test, so it's fine. I'm just gonna try to backtrack and delete all the debug. So this is working correct. There's just way too much information, I think. Okay, we don't need all of this. Okay, and I swear to God, I'm allergic to something on my desk. Okay, so that's done. Tutorial completion. Ah, there you go. I was looking for that. Yeah, I think that's it, right? All right, let's see. Okay, so what we need is after speaking here and we close, Joel should be disabled. He should not be showing up here. So let's see what we can do about that. So this trigger starts the Okay, so let me see characters. Yeah, set character. All right, so now we need to call this. And I believe I've added quest hookup, like a callback function. And that callback function is here. Yeah, here. There you go. Okay, let's try that. Right, so when I first load the game, Joel is there, but if I go, have a talk, close, Joel is gone. All right, cool. Wow, that took a while. All right, I'm gonna take a short break. Let me just go to the washroom and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. All right, so Joel is disabled, and let's see, what do we need to do next? Yeah, so I was gonna showcase what I've done so far. Okay, so load the game. Right, you see that Joel is gone, and then the quest basically, I guess I can spoil a little bit if I click here. Well, I better find someone who can help me out in town and head out before it's too late. So Joel has asked Royd a favor to go fetch his last necklace, which is precious to him. And here Royd is thinking, okay, maybe I should find somebody who can help me inside the town and then go out to find the necklace. And then, yeah, so here I'll disable the UI here. If I go close to this guy, this blacksmith, sorry, what? Join you to fight bandits? I have way too much work to do right now. Get out of the way. Right. And also, there's only 2 people that you can interact so far. I'm gonna add more later, but here, back in my days, I would join you at a heartbeat. But now I'm too old to even lift the sword. I'm so sorry, I can't help you. Right? So once you've spoken to all the people that you need to, and there's code that keeps track of that. So for example, the quest that keeps track of that. Where is it? Here. Yeah, so really here we need to be using precious necklace. Right, so then it's gonna set these 2 false. And then we're gonna have code that I forget. Here it's the required interactions. Here we go. Right, so required interactions. When you speak to the NPC to interact, it goes into the quest object, and then it sets the required interaction for that character to be true. So you saw in the beginning where we had inside this object, we had initialized blacksmith and old man that you have to interact with. So when you speak to the blacksmith, it will put blacksmith here and then set it to true. So this is how we keep track of all the people that that you should be talking to and interacting with. And there has to be some code that responds. Okay, I think what I need to do is we need to have, once you've spoken to everybody, we need to have like a story trigger point again. So something similar to this, right? So story checkpoint. So this would be precious necklace checkpoint, right? And then we would add another checkpoint. And let's call it how should I call it? Head out. Search for the necklace. Yeah, that's the quest name, let's say. All right, this trigger has, it's a cutscene trigger. No, I don't want that. I want to have current quest trigger. No, cutscene trigger. No, this would be like, I want to make it so that when player enters this trigger, well, the trigger should be like here. The whole this is the waypoint. All right, so what we need to do here is once you've spoken to all the NPCs that are required, this should be enabled and light up. And that means let's see what the cutscene trigger does. Here. Okay, it just simply opens a dialogue, which is not what we want. No, we don't want that. So let me unpack this prefab. We don't want that. How about this current quest trigger? Okay. No, we don't really need this. No, actually, we do need. Okay, we can use that. And then when the... Okay, so let's try doing this. No, I don't think we can use this one. Okay, we need a script that will turn this trigger enabled. So make it appear once we talk to all the required NPCs. So there has to be a script. There has to be a script that listens to the event and then lights itself up, basically. So I don't think this is it. This is not it. Okay, so what event are we supposed to listen to? I'm just wondering why this is not marked as a checkpoint. Precious necklace. Yeah, this should be... That's weird. Okay, let me try to... Okay, so that's working. Alright, so we need this to light up only if we talk to the two NPCs. Right. Okay, how are we gonna do that? We need a script for sure. Right, so current quest trigger. Okay, we cannot be setting it directly like that, I think. We need to have... set required. Interact. set interacted, and then here we need to shoot an event here and like throw error if yeah, something like that. What happens if you throw exception? Would the game just crash? I don't know. Okay, so how do we, the question is how do we publish an event when an interaction has been set? That's the question. Maybe we can use quest changed. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so we do oh, it has to be used within this class. Okay. Okay, so then we need to have there you go, and we need to use this in here. Yep. Okay, so I am going to see if everything is okay. Oh, right away. quest, game complete, not found. Yeah, I don't know what that's about. It just started showing up all of a sudden. Okay. So we are going to go here, pick up the quest, and then make sure the quest is there. Yeah. And then I go talk to this guy. Okay, there's no error. Okay, but we don't know whether that's working or not. So what I need to do is I need this particular checkpoint to listen to the changes in the quests event and then maybe check something. So here. What should I call this script? Quest. Quest completion listener. Something like that. It's going to be mono behavior. And let's do it like this. We need to be able to configure quest name. On do the following. On component start, listen to the where is the action? Here, quest changed. On component destroy. Well, actually, initialize listening to clean up listening to component is removed from the scene. Right, and then the on quest changed listener method. Should be added. In there, what we're gonna do is also disable the. No, we cannot disable the game object. Oh, disable the. Okay, so here I just also need to put game object display object. Disable the display object at the start to show nothing. Okay, and then on quest changed listener. Fetch the current quest object. And then check if what was the check if has entries. If so, there are required interactions. Quest is considered complete if the required interactions are all true. When quest is complete, enable the display object. That should do it. I just realized something. I need to know, well, let me just test this out first and then. Okay, at the beginning we set the object to be false. Correct, we add event listener. Yeah, and minus event listener. I don't know why it's doing that twice. But anyway. Yeah, I think it's doing it twice because there's a possibility of enabling it. Okay, so on quest changed. We don't have to worry about that. What is happening here? Oh, shoot. Does not exist in the current context. Why? You have it here. Oh, quest name. Okay. Okay, that looks good. Oops. Okay, let's have a look if that script works. All right, so we go all the way to the right and right, so it's not there, right? So now we load, still not there. We obtain this quest and then go here and still not enabled. We talk to this dude. Yep. Oh no, that's not good. Just talking to one person is enabling it. That's not good. Okay. I have 2 required interactions and setting one of them to true is showing the display object already, which is incorrect. It only sets display object active if all required interactions are true. However, if setting just one interaction to true is causing the display to show, this suggests that the required interactions dictionary for the request is being mutated or replaced somewhere, or that the other required interaction, blacksmith, is also being set to true. Okay, let's add. What? Why is the blacksmith also? What? What's going on? I think I know. I think I know. Where is the part where set interacted? Okay, so this is no. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for, yeah, here we go. So okay, I know. Only set quest interacted if the player is currently in my trigger. Player trigger doesn't have that already. Yeah, we can just use. We don't need this. Okay, now this should be working. Load. There you go. So now I go. Okay, so I've interacted with all of them. And if I go here, there you go. Okay. That's what we wanted. Okay. So we go to quest completion listener. Right. There's one thing I want to do though. I mean, that's let's say that's everything I wanted to achieve today, but there's one more thing I want to learn about. So let me just add one more here. In Unity, can you have prefabs prefabs that have other prefabs as children? If I change the child prefab, I would like all the game objects in all the scenes that have the parent prefab to also change. Is that possible in Unity? You can have a prefab that contains another prefab as a child. If you update a child prefab, those changes will propagate to all instances of parent prefab that include. Use proper nesting. Drag child prefab into parent prefab in the prefab editor, not directly in the scene. This keeps the link intact. When you open parent prefab, make sure the child still appears blue, not gray. Okay, so I have to do it like that. Okay. So here's the thing. I will have to rework how the checkpoints work, and I should do that before my game becomes too big. So as you can see here, right, so here the display no, check, how should I call it, quest trigger display. All right, so I should save that. Okay, and then this is a quest completion checkpoint. No. This is a quest upon completion checkpoint. That's what it is. So what I'm gonna do is quest upon completion checkpoint. So let's say if I go to trigger display and then I will change, what can I change? Maybe I will change this. No. Sparks. Okay, maybe I change the color of it, I guess. Change it to red. And then I go back to the scene. Oh, there you go. Okay, I get it now. Okay, so that's how I should be doing. It's good to know. Okay, so I need to fix this thing too. So this is called so I'm gonna unpack this completely. I'm gonna delete this and I'm gonna move to here and precious necklace cutscene trigger. Cutscene trigger. Okay, let's rename that. Display object. And okay, and then this I would call quest trigger this quest upon completion checkpoint. This will be quest always quest next quest checkpoint. That's what it is. Yeah. Okay, so we're good in terms of the checkpoints. Let me test it. Okay. Okay, that's showing up. Nice. Okay. Go talk to the blacksmith. There you go. Okay, so everything is good for this map. Now I just need to make sure my change is probably has broken the well, I don't know, the tutorial scene. So let me test that, and then that's it for me today. Okay, so we have. Okay, so this is already wrong. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is prefabs. Next quest checkpoint. Copy the component. Okay. And it should be this one. All right, let's see if it works. Okay, cool. Well, in the beginning, there is no portal. Oh, there is. So that's incorrect. That shouldn't be the case. That portal should only show up if... What is this? Game completed, not found. What? Next quest checkpoint just sort of disappears. Yeah, it gets destroyed for some reason. Interesting. What on earth? Oh, it's gotta be the... It's gotta be the... I remember putting that code. What is it? Teleport trigger, maybe? Yeah, there you go. What game object are you destroying? Huh? Oh, it's destroying itself. I swear, I put some... I added something. Quest. I think it's this one. Who's using this? Quest enabled. Okay, I don't want anybody using this. So let me try to find out. Delete. I guess the game will break. Oh, there you go. Okay, so that something I need to fix. But in terms of this, oh, it's keep deleting it. I think it's deleting it here. Is it? What's deleting that? What's it say? Quest game completed not found. Cutscene trigger. Quest name. Where is the name coming from? Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna delete this. I don't understand what's deleting the... I'll go here. What is that? Game completed not found. Why are you looking for game completed? What? Is something hard-coded? What is this? No, these are unrelated. Let's look at the stack trace here. Oh, yes, it is related. We are actually going in there. Okay. Let's see. Is quest in past or current? Oh, it's the teleport trigger. Quest name. Oh, it's this dude. Okay, I see. Yeah. Let me disable this guy and then let's see. Hold on, what? This still gets destroyed. Wait, what? Okay, I'm gonna just delete. I don't understand. Maybe all of these need to be fixed. Yeah, they're all using the same. Okay. Well, let's fix them then. Okay. I think I have no choice. So the teleport also needs this should be called teleport trigger display. Okay, we're gonna unpack everything. Save that. And then here, this whole thing needs to be simplified. Teleport trigger, okay. Let's simplify this. Don't worry about all the quest related logic. Remove them all. Just teleport the player when the player enters to the arrival target object. Okay. No errors. Okay. So now if I do this, there's no errors, right? And did that still get deleted? Oh my god. What's happening? This object is still getting deleted when the cutscene opens. I don't get it. Is that what's happening in the other scene as well? Oh dear. Oh dear. Scene. So it's this one. Oh yeah, it gets deleted. I guess it makes sense to be deleted. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it as it is. I'll fix it when deleting doesn't make sense anymore, but it's fine. Now, the only thing I have to do is only enabling this when it should be. Right? So that I have a quote for that, maybe I remember. Is it quest trigger? I believe so. Yeah, so let me experiment with that. So make the teleport trigger inherit from quest trigger so that it only appears for certain quests. Okay, display game object, and the quest is back home empty-handed. Oh, it's still showing up. Oh, I see. This has to be mid-injured Joel. Okay, now it's gonna show up. There you go. Actually, I don't really like that. Let me change that to current quest name. This we don't need. And then go to prefabs. This will have to be. This is deleted. We don't need that. Cutscene checkpoint. Yeah, we don't need this. Here, and we will name this to be what should I name it? Current quest teleport checkpoint. Okay, so we're done section 1. We go to section 2. Here. Right. Teleport target. Main camera. Back home empty-handed. So this. We don't need. We'll copy that. Teleport target. There you go. And then we go to section 3. Here, lots of things are screwed up. Okay, so teleport target. And camera. Where's main camera? Teleport to scene. That's a different. That's a different one. Okay. Yeah, we need prefab unpack. We need teleport trigger display. And this will go to here. Checkpoint. Okay, I think that's good. And then story checkpoint, we need to copy and current next quest checkpoint, I think. And the next current quest name. Cutscene trigger. Oh, what? This is not displaying now. What happened? What? Because in the beginning, there's no quests, right? There you go. So once I get it, I have the quests, and then here it should be playing. Oh no. Checkpoint. Oh. I think I might have made a mistake. The quest checkpoint just got destroyed. Section 2. So we... This one is configured to be... Alright, I will have to revert everything. And then this should be next quest name. And then if I go to Act 1, where am I? Okay. Just gonna quickly test. Yeah. Okay. I think we can play through now to make sure everything is okay. To test everything end to end up to the point where we developed so far. So, that should not be there. This should not be there. Why is it there? Oh dear. Next quest name. Meet injured Joe. All right, let's test it out. Correct. It's not there, so the player is forced to pick up the quest. Right, and the quest should be there. And it shows up now, and you should be able to take the teleports. And then I'm gonna quickly pick up the food because we need to heal Joel when we meet with him. Yep, 16 dumplings. Yep. Make sure this is working. And then we meet up with Joel. And that's gone. That's correct. And Joel has been added. And then we feed him food. Okay, they both survive. All right, and then we go to the town. Well, the town's gonna have the test buttons show up, so I'm gonna disable the test buttons. Okay, and then right away players will see this. And then they will see that Joel is gone. Right, these quests are completed. Now we're here. And there's no story checkpoint. And we're gonna go talk to the blacksmith. He says something. And then we talk to this old man. He says something. And then finally it will show up. Beautiful. Oh, that's it. All right. I'll leave it at that. And then next time, you've talked to everybody to see if they want to join you on the venture to fight the bandits outside of the village, and nobody wants to join you. And when you hit here, I'm gonna have some guy run towards me, and then talk to me. And then he will say something like, "Oh, I was looking at you talking to other people, but you couldn't find anybody. I'd like to join." And yeah. All right, thanks for watching.